Whoa. You're pretty big. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Subnautica. And we are here in the same room that we just left off. I mined that again. And now I have basically a pack full of ion cubes. Or not. I actually thought it gave you more. But, yeah, we have a lot of ion cubes. We know where to come now, I guess, to get ion cubes. I went back and I made a few blue tablets. Because apparently, or it seems like this base uses them. So we used the kyanite we had and made some. Because that guy over there takes one. Rudimentary tablet. Okay. Circular object. Alien statue. Can you imagine if, like, this scanner is like one of the most important things you build in this game, right? Can you imagine if you had something like this in real life, that you could just scan stuff and it would tell you like everything that's known about it? Sword, ancient blade. Okay, let's read all these. Rock-like features organic soil mechanical parts. There's some genetic and technological crossover with the design of the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. There's no purpose in its current state. It's waiting some kind of activation sequence. Block. Aliens technology, or even the aliens themselves. It's carving hundreds of thousands of years old and made from an unrecognized natural fiber grown on an unknown planet. It bears striking resemblance to the old Earth yin and yang symbol. Two composing theories may explain this similarity. Aliens visited Earth prior to the 4th century BC, influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy. The concept of yin and yang is universal, since yin and yang describes fundamental independency of seemingly opposite forces. It may be necessary existential understanding in some form. In all sufficiently developed civilizations, the tapering of two circles union to oppose and infinitesimally small points. The finite is one logical way to represent the understanding and may have been developed independently by species other than humans. So this basically says, like, aliens visited our planet early on and helped us build stuff and create our civilization. Alien statue artifact is unpowered, suggesting it is served as ceremony rather than practical purpose. Pyramid resembles vines spouting upward toward the warm blue stone. Mounted above it, it may represent a plant found on aliens' homeworld, a building, a religious import, or even the gravitational pull of their home solar system. Holographic projection space network apparatus and holographic projection unit was likely used as a communications relay, capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. They do not appear to be any other devices in range. Nanobots. Scans are some of the advanced nanobots inside this seemingly empty case. Oh, there are nanobots in there. These bots are substantially smaller than any developed within the Federation, and it is not possible to ascertain their function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. Organic matter particulator. This device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope, likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it, while leaving physical structures intact. Although it would function perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize spaces for later inhabitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. This device shares many similarities with the tablets used to access the alien facilities. Although its structure is rather less complex, it may have served a similar purpose, granting security access and storing relevant data, and was thus kept here as a form of legacy support. Tracking lumen. The construct is emitting a high bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmissions intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicates it was implanted inside one of the life forms indigenous to 4546b. Its size suggesting the subject was Leviathan class organism beyond tracking and broadcasting its location. The implant may also have been recorded biologically in the subject, however, this data cannot be retrieved. and translation device. This device stores linguistic data from over 1,000 different languages. The core of the device may allow alien text to be read and translated. Analysis of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages, and the term CHBC Live appears many times in the device's data. Its import is unclear. The device seems to be configured to translate into the designer's language. It will not work the other way around. What is CHBC Live? Let me see. What is that? Let's Google that real quick. CHBC Live. What is this?
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek care.
Oh, damn. Immediately. Okay, so I didn't really find anything crazy. That's the enzyme we're trying to make. Yeah, as soon as I typed it in, it was mostly like Subnautica stuff that popped up. Okay, let's get some grubbies.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Pop of water. Okay. Alright. On with our exploration. Whoa. What's all this? Okay, that goes down. Is that a peeper? More data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Outflow pipe. Inflow pipe. Okay. Alright, let me go grab the suit. I just don't want to, like, get somewhere and be like, oh, you need the suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Oh man, those jets are weak if they're not in water. This thing said these suits were like designed for water and space. You'd probably need much stronger thrusters for just open air. Okay. Whatever. What's behind door number 3? Another phase gate. Good thing I got like infinite ion cubes. Where's this bad boy taking us? So far we have what? We have disease research to enforcement platform. Where's this? Life pod. Okay. So we just popped up in the middle of the mushroom forest. I don't even know if I've ever found this. I might have. I think I actually did find this. Huh. Okay, so we have disease research facility. To enforcement platform. We have Lava Castle to Island. That was weird. And now we have Containment Center to Random Place in the Mushroom Forest. Alright. This feels like it takes forever. Another. So this is like this place that connects all the phase gates around the planet, or at least around where we are, all come here. Well, that's actually like super convenient. I mean, especially for the aliens, it probably was, right? You could get around everywhere really easily. And this is probably one of the other islands. It's one of the islands. I don't feel like walking way out there to find out which one. Neato burrito. That's why we're that's not why we're here though. We're here to find enzyme 42, cure the disease. So like this one's not a gate and that one is. Is that how this is gonna go? What's over here? Whoa, bunch of eggs.
Appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
Can't scan it. Can I scan these? What is that? That's a weird looking egg. What? Can't scan the eggs? This is a big egg. That's a huge egg. Huh. Okay. What was in here? Nothing in there. So they were using were they using peepers? Were they using peepers to spread the cure? Okay. So it seems like they're using peepers to distribute the enzyme. And then they were using the ventilation systems to bring in fresh water, nutrients. The water down here is super hot, and they're probably bringing in fresher, cooler water for these specimens to live in, because they don't live in this hot water. Do I not have an IQ on me? Okay. Give me. Where does this one take us? We still haven't. I don't know if we've been on the phase gate that pops out underneath the enforcement platform. There's one that is right outside it. Where's this? This is the Lost River. Okay. This one we'll have to actually come back and explore extensively, because I don't know where that is. The other ones we've all been there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online. And now the moment we've all probably been waiting for. Some of you have probably skipped ahead in the video to see. This part. Insert that tab. I'm here. I'm here. What's that? Some over here? This looks like a pool. What's up there? Well, plunging in. Whoa. They're pretty big.
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it, as they did.
Yeah, this Leviathan is definitely way bigger. Oh yeah.
Detecting unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
Huh. This one's giant. Yeah, this one's easily twice as long as the sea dragon. So what do I do now? What are these? Hey, a phase gate. Looks like it's buried though. Okay. What is this all about? Insert ion cube. I've got an ion cube. I've got plenty of ion cubes.
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare plant-like life form, which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Incubator, insert hatch enzyme. What, how do you make the hatching enzyme? How do you... You gotta tell me how to make it. I don't know how to make it. This isn't... I don't get it like from here, do I? Insert hatching enzymes. How do I make it? Maybe it'll give it to me when I turn this warp gate on. Hey, it's enzyme peepers. This is one big fish tank. Whoa, watch it. Watch it there. Crush me. As another ion cube. Okay.
With the passage you've opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
Oh, yeah. I got hatching enzymes.
New blueprint acquired.
Right. Where does this one go? Yep. Okay. That's kind of what I was expecting. And literally, if we swim straight that way, we end up hitting our base, which is what I did in the last episode when I... Well, not in the episode, but that's how I got home. Okay. So we have to make a hatching enzyme. I saw a big one right there. Okay. So we need to find ingredients for it, I'm guessing. What do we... Advanced theories, Emperor's life cycle. Available biological data has been used to synthesize the effect of the alien bacterium on the Emperor's natural life cycle. This creature likely lived and moved in small herds around the planet's oceans, coming to surface to feed off huge volume of microorganisms in the shallow waters. Family size restricted limited food supply. Offspring will likely split at a young age from their own herds elsewhere. Form their own herds. Given their sparse population, mating and egg laying was likely infrequent, perhaps once in a lifetime event. In fact, successful such conditions, given the rate of this event, is impossible to calculate those conditions precisely. There's no evidence to support the assumption that all members of the species are immune to the bacterium. Even if this is so, there's evidence that introduction of the bacterium decimated life on the planet, and this would have catastrophic effects on the Emperor's food supply and survival rate. Symbiotic relation between the specimen and the other life forms likely developed as a direct result of bacterial infection. Those life forms which learned to keep the Emperor alive survived with its help. This may explain the vast tracts of lifeless ocean in a rough perimeter around the Emperor's location. Okay, so the Emperor's enzymes were keeping things alive, but when the virus hit, it killed off a lot of its food supply. And then the aliens came down and they captured the Emperors, and they couldn't release the enzyme anymore. Alright, I'm gonna die if I don't get some water here.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Let's crush some food. Okay, so the blueprint for the hatching enzyme is an eye stalk seed, a seed crown, a fungal sample, a ghost weed, which we basically got that, and a bulb bush sample. Eye stalks, I've seen eye stalks. We got ghost weed. Eye stalks are over near the Grand Reef. Bulb bush, I'm guessing, is the bulb zone. So we'll just go and we'll have to get a chunk of that. And then the fungal sample is probably the mushroom forest mushrooms, maybe. Because that's like the only mushroom. Like, there's a bunch of different types of table coral and things like that, but that's like the only mushroom. Besides like jelly shroom, but that looks nothing like a jelly shroom. So, but sea crown seed. What is a sea crown? I've never seen or heard of that. Okay, well, it looks like we are getting close to the end here. It looks like we have to make this enzyme and then hatch the eggs, and they'll swim out through the phase gate into the open ocean and release enzyme, and then that'll cure the bacteria, and it'll cure us too. Then we have to build a rocket and get off the planet. So there's not much left to do. There is, I believe there's a few more alien caches that we have to find. We luckily found one outside of our base. It was very close, and it had some ion cubes in it. What I'm probably going to do, just to save time and countless possible hours of just searching around for them, is I'm probably just going to look up the coordinates to the different alien caches, because I'm pretty sure all of them, I know like all of them contain like ion cubes, and then like a snippet of like alien data that gives you like some background story, some more of the lore. So I'm going to probably do that, and we'll do that before we build the rocket. Building the rocket will be like the last thing we do, because after we release the emperors and cure the disease, and visit the alien caches that we haven't visited, I don't think there's much more to do. So I think then we just build the platform and the Neptune rocket, and that would be it, right? Pretty sure. Anyways, we're gonna end this episode here, guys. Thanks for watching. Next episode we will be back and trying to gather all the resources to build the enzyme. But that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next episode of Subnautica.